Belshire Vestige.
Spawning the top left-hand corner of Belshire Vestige, the red Protoss player must win. Keep his WCS hopes going. Is Liquid HerO. I've always thought that a Nexus looks like 4 Templar archives backed up against each other.
4 Templar archives?
Yeah. You see like that little like pointy thing? Like
Yeah.
it's like the face of a Templar archive. So if you took 4 of them and you kind of built them
Well, the
around
Nexus
like that.
is so much higher.
Well, yeah, I mean, they built like a little, they built like a little cone on top.
Ben.
Oh my goodness! Down to the bottom right. Before
Oh
we
my
get
God.
too carried away with the silliness, the blue ZvP player is Acer Scarlett, and Scarlett is 10 pooling. And this is gonna. You know what? It's been so long since I've played early pool against the gateway opening, but I feel like gateway opening crushes this.
It depends a lot on how it goes, Ben. Like if you don't have your wall off in time, and of course it depends if Scarlett decides to drop an extractor as well. So far, C is not, but C might still do it within the next 60 seconds. How many Zerglings is he going to make as well? If HerO makes a Zealot immediately, this could indeed be very bad. Certainly if he drops a Cybercore and HerO goes with his oldest opening in the book. Like if he just gets a Cybercore and then a Zealot next to it, then it would be very good. But I don't think we're necessarily going to see that, Ben.
What you gonna do, HerO? He's
okay. Oh my God, this is really bad.
Cybercore.
This is really bad. If Scarlett makes a crazy amount of links, he has 6 right now, 2 additional links on the way. This pylon is going to fall.
Gosh. What a bold play here out of Scarlett.
This pilot is going to fall, and that means that HerO can at best get 1 Zealot, and if that Zealot, it's even a question if that Zealot is going to be on time. Okay, well, he's making it already. That's very good. So if this pylon falls right now, that's not the end of the world. HerO, when are you going to identify the fact that will the Zealot... I guess the Zealot will sort of be in time, because Scarlett is probably going to kill this pylon. Oh, no, she sees at the gateway.
That's a crazy observation that you've made, because as a ZerG player, I would probably try to run into the base first, but killing the pylon puts HerO in such a hard spot. I'm interested to see what Scarlett chooses to do here.
But still, like
and
one
that's
Zealot.
Exactly what Scarlett does. Goes right for the pylon.
He can make a second Zealot if he really wants to right now. He has room.
Start it. Start it. Doesn't start it. So
But one Zealot in this position can kill.
Well, yeah, but now Scarlett can focus the gateway, and the Zealot can't come out.
That is pretty smart, man. But there's a mothership core going up behind this, and that is actually a very smart idea as well.
I don't think this is the right choice.
HerO is going to be fine, man.
Yes, he is.
More than fine.
So the initial speculation, I feel like Gateway Expand crushes this, proves to be at least somewhat accurate.
It depends a lot on how you do it, because there are so many greedy gateway expands as well, where sure you drop a gateway early on, but then after that you're still going to go for a quick Nexus. And how many Protoss players go gateway expand like this, man? Like this is something bizarre.
I mean, just today we've seen so many different gateway expands. We saw gateway straight into Nexus before Cybercore. We saw gateway Cybercore Mothership Core, and now we're seeing gateway low ground pylon Zealot.
Like, even if this would have been like a normal gateway expand, sure, you could say like, okay, right, HerO can pull probes, and with the Zealot he'll sort of be fine. It is going to be very annoying, and he has to worry about a potential speedlink follow-up, because he would never be able to get like a wall off. But with this oldest opening in the book, he was going to be more and more just fine. But hey, I mean, sure, he was ahead in works for a while. This also means right now that he has no idea what's going on. He's still worried about like a crazy amount of speed links, and maybe yeah, just like a big swell of links that he decided not to expand too early behind this. And if you take a look at the worker count right now, we can see that Scarlett, C is already up to 29 workers, while HerO's up to 25, and his Nexus is just starting. So despite that early pool not being super effective, I wouldn't even say this is bad for Scarlett.
It's not terrible.
I don't think it's bad at all, frankly.
I mean, certainly it looks like she's already beyond stability. The question sort of becomes, how does HerO follow it up? And the Stargate feels really like the wrong choice to me.
Yeah, because you're playing against the low economy ZerG, and the moment you go Stargate, you kind of give the ZerG already so much time to recover. That's all right. You know what? For this certain amount of time, you don't have to worry about any crazy aggression from me. It's interesting as well. I was like, what can possibly be attacking these drones right now? There was a time warp going down. Did the Mothership Core get kills too? But I think those were the Zerglings. Actually, yes.
Poor drones are mining so slow.
No, they're just taking a break. They have a lunch break. There's nothing wrong with lunch break.
Okay, I guess they're on Belshire Vestige. It's kind of like a beach. Just slowing down, smelling that sea breeze.
Man, I could use a mojito right now. 41 drones against 29 workers. HerO did get 2 additional gates, maybe just for the wall, but he might be able to do something with them as well. Is he researching +1 yet? He's not. I don't know, but I don't even like his position right now. He's 14 workers behind.
Has he been producing probes this whole time?
Yeah, it's HerO.
Huh.
Even though he's making just one at a time right now.
It's pretty crazy how behind he seems to be. Scarlett up to 42 drones, 44 drones against 32 is a substantial advantage. Layer's already done, +1 melee's on the way. Infestation pit's already down. Looks like she's finally going to get to play that Infestor Ling style that she showed on this map against Oz, but which just never really developed. So HerO's in a lot of trouble, I would say.
Scarlett did not identify the fact yet that she is indeed playing against a Stargate player, Stargate opening, but it doesn't really matter. Sure, she's gonna lose a queen, maybe even 2 queens, and she's gonna lose a few drones, but it's also gonna give her so much free time. Even though HerO is at least gonna try to do something, but Scarlett.
What a catch.
Yep.
Huge catch.
Massive.
Probe's gonna go down. Pylon is also going to fall, and yes, Scarlett will lose a queen. Who the heck? Okay, get around that pylon. As
it doesn't matter at all. Okay, this is a nice pickup over here by HerO. It's gonna delay this third base from Scarlett. That is very well done. Additional Phoenix in production. So HerO is once more just going to make this a very long game. And 4 Spore Crawlers going down immediately. Scarlett perhaps watch Vibe against HerO and see what's like, you know what, I think Vibe took a little too much damage from those Phoenixes. I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen to me. Losing a few Overlords, as losing a drone or 2 or losing a couple of queens is inevitable. But as long as you don't lose like 35 drones, you are going to be fine.
And here's the thing about playing this Infestor Zergling style. It is so cheap. You can make infinity Zerglings off of 2 bases, it seems. And, you know, she's down 40, or not down, but she's got 43 drones to 40 probes. But it's not even that big of a deal, man, because Lings are virtually free. Phoenix is doing a great job of harassing and being very annoying.
Phoenixes have to be careful though, Ben. That's like 7 Phoenix. Imagine if those get caught in a fungal. And I don't think that HerO... he's got the infestation pit, so he should sort of be safe, but I think he's flying around rather recklessly. I mean, if this were 7 Tom Cruise, I'd say okay, but you always have 1 or 2 Icemans between it. You just cannot take those risks, man. Burrow infested play even. This could get really, really gnarly.
Oh, where's the catch? Oh, whiffs a fungal. That's a small mistake there by Scarlett. Not catching those.
But still, the fact that she has Burrow is really awesome.
The great mobility and just offensive strength of these Zerglings are going to allow Scarlett to really frustrate HerO when it comes to taking a third base. Although this number of Zealot Sentry might be all he really needs.
Yeah, I think it's going to be fine, but this is still late. Of course, this has been kind of a bizarre opening, but 11 minutes, 40 seconds third base. What are you worried?
Trying to bait a force field, I guess.
Just try to go through, be annoying. Didn't happen. More Lings on the way, though.
Now, I would kind of have expected a faster hive than what we've seen here. It looks like Scarlett is content instead to sit on layer and just play pure Infestor Ling and drone. There's that hive starting at the 12-minute mark. Now, we've seen other Zerg players get it as fast as 10 minutes, or start it as fast as 10 minutes.
Definitely true, but you shouldn't forget that this has been an unusual game. Scarlett did not get the 3-base economy that she was perhaps hoping for. Everything was just thrown off a little bit because of the early gate, and after that, she lost a lot to those Phoenixes, so you can't really compare it to a normal game where a Zerg player had absolute freedom to go up to hive.
That's true. That is very true. But if we look at the bank, we can see Scarlett does have extra money. It is possible that she could have gotten it a little bit faster. Not a huge deal. As Hive is now on the way, HerO getting his third base around the same time as Scarlett getting her third base. So
I like the Archon a lot, by the way. That's something he's really going to need. He's also getting an Oracle ban, which surprised me a little bit. Perhaps he's aware of Burrowed Infested?
Yeah, it could be for that. I mean, getting Revelation on a big pack of Lings could be helpful, as one of the great strengths of this style is the ability to put on multi-pronged pressure. The army of HerO looks great, man. I got to say, he's building this out perfectly to play against the Zerglings.
And he's not even that far behind on upgrades either. He's getting +2 real soon. The Lings have +2. I don't think they have any armor upgrades.
No armor, which is going to make them incredibly.
So the Zealots are going to have a field day.
+2 Archon is going to one-shot Lings.
Yep. 47 biological damage. We cannot check it. So he said, oh,
that's a huge catch.
But
and this is not going to be a fight that Scarlett can win. She's going to have to fall back to some spine crawlers or something. Opalus Cavern's only now starting. Those are good fungals, but those fungals are not going to be enough. And Scarlett is in trouble.
But he lost the Oracle ban. HerO has lost the Oracle, so this still might get a little bit dicey. But there are so many Zealots, and how's Scarlett ever going to kill the Oracle?
She's not. She's dead.
HerO is up 20 supply right now, 64 army supply against only 33. A lot of infested Terrans being spawned by Scarlett, but I think the right. Wow, that's a great force field as well.
And the Archon, as you can see, just no issues at all dealing with the Zerglings. You know, you can't. Scarlett does this a lot, the single Evo style, and I just do not understand the choice to not get armor upgrades against Protoss. 5 Ultras are on the way, and it might be possible to clean it up with 5 Ultras, but I mean, look how long it's going to be till they hatch. They're only now beginning.
Scarlett losing a natural, already losing a lot of drones as well, and it's still going to be hard to get a very good engagement. He still has a couple of infestors alive, but it was just very well done by HerO, bringing out the Oracle and lifting up a couple of infestors and just forcing a fight on a moment that Scarlett didn't want to fight at all. And Scarlett never really had time to buy time for herself with something like Fungos or a lot of infested Terrans in a good position.
First Ultras are out. Here come the last couple. Here comes, I'm just like expecting an Ultra to hatch there, but not going to happen. Scarlett's going to tap out. GG, all tied up, 1 each. All comes down to this, Kev. One final battle to determine who goes on and who goes home in the WCS.